Hi everyone. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. So we are back in the kitchen today. We are still on Christmas break. Avery's still on Christmas break, and we're spending some more time in the kitchen. And today we wanted to share with you one of our favorite snacks that we love to make. We make this all year round, but we really like to make it for class treats, for holiday gifts, for different parties we're going to. Actually, this Friday, our neighborhood's getting together and we're going to be Christmas caroling, and we'll have a lot of kids around, so we're going to make some of this, some of our favorite treats. We wanted to share that with you today because it is healthy, it is easy, and it's very versatile because you can kind of flavor it whatever way you want. So, does anyone guess what we're making today? Do you want to tell them? What are we making?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Homemade stovetop popcorn. Not microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn is something that we avoid at all costs. It is extremely unhealthy, and sorry about that, it's extremely unhealthy. It has a lot of very dangerous ingredients, very toxic ingredients, proven carcinogens. There's TBHQ, which is, hi Mariah, thanks for joining us, which is proven to be, I would say, toxic, but we try to avoid that at all costs. So avoid microwave popcorn and make some healthy stovetop popcorn. It is extremely simple, and there are many ways you can flavor it, which we're going to talk about today. So first we start with our popcorn. We like to buy Bob's Red Mill. You can do that. And what do we look for when we buy the popcorn? Do you remember?
Non-GMOs.
Non-GMOs. And how do we know it's non-GMO on the label? What do we look for?
When it has a butterfly.
The butterfly. So we look for the non-GMO label. So we like to buy non-GMO or organic popcorn, and it's a whole grain and it's a good source of fiber. So we start with our kernels, and what we do is on the stovetop, we heat 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, put that down, and about a teaspoon of salt. So we will put that into our large pan on the stovetop. We're not going to do it right this second while we're live with you, but we put that in a large pan. Let the oil melt with the salt in there. Be careful. And so you let that melt. Toss a couple kernels in. So toss 3 kernels in after a few minutes to see if how hot the oil is. And see Mrs. Puckner, she's watching us live. To see how hot the oil is. And when those 3 kernels start to pop, then you know that your oil is hot enough to start making your popcorn. And what I like to do is when I get to the point where those 3 kernels start to pop, I take the pot off of the heat, move it to the side, and then I add in about 1/3 of a cup of popcorn kernels, give or take. It's a little bit more, it's okay if it's a heavy 1/3 cup, and put those level those on the bottom of the pot. Give it about 30 seconds. You know, the kids can count down for a little bit. Let them all kind of get to the same heat. Put that back on the pot, put the pot back on the stove, back on the stove top, and you're gonna put the lid on at a little bit of a tilt to let the steam out so that your popcorn is a little bit crispier. And you let that go for several minutes, and you'll hear it start popping. And once the popping slows down, you'll know that you're getting kind of to the end. And you really want to watch it depending on your stove and the temperature you have it at, but it just takes a few minutes. It takes the same amount of time as if you did it in the microwave, but much healthier than microwave popcorn. So you just put that on the stove top for a few minutes, and like I said, once it starts slowing down, just like if you were doing microwave popcorn, you know that it's coming to an end and all your kernels are popped. What I like to do is, lay it out on a cookie sheet. So we will pour our popped kernels out onto a cookie sheet, and that way you can have it all laid out and you can flavor it. So what are some of the ways we like to flavor it? Do you want to talk about that?
With cinnamon and sugar.
You could sprinkle a little cinnamon sugar on there. What about this one?
You could use dark chocolate chips or light chocolate chips.
So dark or white chocolate chips, you melt those down. And so we just melt that down. We take a spoon and we just drizzle all over the popcorn. Hi, Mariah. And then you can also add, maybe Monica's watching us. You can also add sprinkles if you're going to do that. So we definitely don't mind putting a little bit of sugar, a little bit of sweetness into our popcorn. It's overall a healthy snack, and a little bit of sweetness goes a long way. You don't need to, and you control the ingredients, you control the amount of sugar, you control the amount of sweetness you're putting in there. So it's totally in your control, and you can. It's definitely much healthier than anything you're going to buy at the store. What are some other ways? Oh, I know. One of the ways, a little bit of a special way, is with your white chocolate, you can get freeze-dried raspberries, crush them up, and then put them into your white chocolate. So you have like a white chocolate raspberry. That is awesome. Tastes so good. That's something a little bit special. Maybe not for the kids, but maybe for making it for a party or for adults, they might like that. The kids like the chocolate and the sprinkles the most, right? So we're actually making this for my son's class treat for his Christmas party at school tomorrow. So to do that, we are going to be putting it in individual size portions for the kids, so they're easy to hand out, easy to have in class. And you can do that simply by using a plain Ziploc bag. I'm gonna show that. So why don't you show the bags you have?
For like the other kids, or you could use a bigger size bag.
A decorative bag, right? That one has snowflakes on it. You can use a decorative bag, or
And for your teacher, you could use like a very decorative bag with all kinds of this one has flowers on it.
so you could do a big bag for the teacher, right? Or for the principal, or for the bus driver, or for the mailman. So this is such a great gift, and it's so easy to make. So get yourself some popcorn, and it just takes a couple minutes on the stovetop. There's so many different options for flavoring. If you have a favorite flavoring, share it with us in the comments. Another thing is, you know, if you're going to a party and you're not sure what to bring, get yourself a tin, maybe a football tin, and you could fill that with popcorn. It's a great treat to either leave with your hostess or to share at the party. Hi, Rebecca. Say hi, Mrs. Mindy. She joined as well. So, popcorn. And you know what? I will also say this. For most kids, this is an allergy-free treat. So, popcorn is, I have not met a kid who doesn't like popcorn. I make popcorn all the time for Cub Scout meetings and different events that we're having with the school. So, popcorn is so easy to make. It is healthy, whole grain, great source of fiber. You can flavor it any way you want, as simple or as complex as you want. If you want to do a caramel sauce, we've done that before. That's an option. It's a little bit fancier, takes a little more time, but a caramel sauce on the stovetop as well is a great option. So we talked about white chocolate, dark chocolate, sprinkles, cinnamon sugar, just plain salt, either whatever way you'd like it. Great treat for the class. So we are going to get busy and make 20 bags of popcorn for the class for tomorrow, and a large bag for the teacher who absolutely deserves it. You guys have a nice holiday. I will be back before Christmas, but it's so good to spend some time with you this morning in the kitchen. Have a good day. Hi, Anthony. Do you see this is Anthony? It's awesome to have people on live. That's exciting. We love to be able to interact. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Merry Christmas.
Bye.